Nagomi Kinoshita invited Chizuru-san along with Ruka to have a vacation in Hawaii in hopes of cheering her up a bit after the passing of her grandma, Sayuri. As they arrived at the station, they met a few fella Kuri and Kibei. The group was in tense mode as to the looming tension of Kazuya and Chizuru finding a way to say to Nagomi-san and friends about their real relationship status, which couldn't be more complicated when Mami-chan also entered the scene. Who knows about Chizuru's rental job? Now, Kazuya is not unprepared, of course. He's determined to confess to Chizuru and wants to make the lie that they're in a relationship come true. After giving their keys to each room assigned, Kuri makes a quick talk with Ruka privately to confirm what's going on. Remember that Kuri used to date Ruka before being left in the air from their last rental date? Kazuya, on the other hand, seized the moment when they got time alone with Chizuru in the room to confess once and for all, but before he could finish his statement, yet again, they were interrupted. But this time it's not by some phone call or sudden interruption, but by Chizuru herself making an excuse to use the bathroom. Really? Kibei suggested they go enjoy a waterslide together, just like what a couple should do, to which they also comply as to not cause a doubt. The only thing is Chizuru would lose her bra along the way and Kazuya protects her from the crowd passing by before tying it to her himself. As they're taking a walk for a break, they stumble upon Grandma Nagomi at the bench, crying with Mommy. Turns out she just saw some more pictures of Chizuru and Mommy together. Yeah, that's what made Nagomi cry. Mommy tries to reassure Mizuhara that she would not spill it, and same for Kazuya after he apologizes and confronts Mommy later. She reassures but is just sad he doesn't have trust in her. After a while, Mizuhara got a good time spending with Kinoshita family, at the dinner table, watching fireworks while remembering her grandparents, and at the bathhouse talking to Nagomi-san about how much she appreciates the family. It stays like this until Kazuya's mom appears at night and requests a walk with her. She tells her that it was just the same. Nagomi would not let her be, and is always there. From the day they were married at her 24 until the day that ring left her finger and passed to Chizuru. Chizuru then felt a great pressure and decided to buy her a ring gift instead later that night. This is where Mami-chan sees the two being so close. The next morning, Mommy tailed Mizuhara to the bathroom and confronted about the ring. She makes a clear distinction that it's just too much and she would even help her break free from, quote, Kazuya's deception until Chizuru gave in. Suddenly, Nagomi-san arrives to check on her, hearing part of the talk they had. Okay, it would stay like this for quite a while. Mizuhara is gaslighted by Mommy, so Kazuya wouldn't be able to confess for a couple of times because of this. Now to close the Hawaiian arc, we reach the climax as when everyone's guard were down, Mami-chan did the unthinkable. She drops her phone. Kibei is the first one to hit Kazuya. He punched him so hard without even hesitation. And this is where our man Kazuya breaks down. Yes, this is his confession. He admits that if there's someone to blame, it is him. Mizuhara has already made countless sacrifices. Of course, Mizuhara can't always stay on the receiving end, so she made the smartest move here by being the one to admit doing a rental job before sealing it with a kiss to Nagumo's grandson. Mommy dares her the second time, and she did it again. Going back to Ruka-chan, she finally butted, and instead of nailing the rental girlfriend down from this perfect chance, she went on to de-escalating the situation. This isn't the first time she ponders this situation, as going back to a few chapters, chapter 204, we can see her going to Nagomi-san, as if close to revealing the truth herself, after Mommy's provocation as well. But instead, she chose to have a truce with Mizuhara in here, I guess, and refuses to play dirty in face or fair and square, even though Kazuya also once tried to break up from her and confessed who he truly loved is Mizuhara, a few chapters before the Hawaiian arc. Kuri helps her as well. Kibei silenced them, and at last Nagomi interrupted him and everyone, calling it a day, hearing all Mizuhara had to say at the hotel room later. This is where the fourth season of the anime is supposed to conclude, ending at chapter 230. That's why we quite picked up the pacing. Currently, the manga's at chapter 380, so we're gonna summarize 150 chapters more. What do you think happens to Mizuhara now that she knows she's the one Kazuya has heart for?